Hey guys, welcome to today's very fun, very exciting, and also a little bit intimidating video. Today we are going to be making clay earrings and I'm using the kit from Dewdrop Ink. This kit was given to me as a Christmas gift and it has been quite a few months and I have not tried it out yet. And to be honest, it's because I'm scared. I'm actually scared that I'm going to mess up these earrings, but I have to bite the bullet and we're just going to try it today. I am a huge fan of clay earrings because these little lobes, they've taken a beating. They have been used and abused, these holes. I have dangled the heaviest, chunkiest jewelry from my ears, which, you know what? I love statement jewelry, but they have actually taken a toll on my ears. We're going to get right into it. I'm going to show you guys this kit, and then we are going to start making some earrings. So let's get started. Here is the kit from Dewdrop Ink. First things first, we have an instruction sheet and also show some examples of earrings that we can make. So the first item in the box is the polymer clay, which comes in 4 different colors. Then we've got some parchment paper, which is what? I'm guessing that this is the parchment paper that they're referring to, but I'm actually going to use my roll of kitchen parchment paper that I use for baking. 6 earring display cards. These are so cute. So if I wanted to sell these or gift them, so you can pin your little earrings in here and write a note. This is adorable. Then we have 12 earring posts and 12 silicone earring backs and 20 jump rings. So those are all the materials included in this kit. We also have tools: wooden pick, a wooden roller, 2 buffing pads, which are these little pieces of sandpaper, 2 alcohol prep pads, 1 circular cutter, which is basically like a cookie cutter, and glue. The very first step is to condition the clay.
Using your fingers, knead the clay for a few minutes until each piece is soft and pliable. You can also mix different colors together to create new shades.
Now the mixing of colors, that sounds a little advanced to me. So we're just going to start with 1 color and our first design. I may be wildly overestimating my skill set, but we are going to start with this flower design, which I think looks really sweet. I also think it suits the colors that we have today. So I'm going to make white flowers with the tan colored clay in the center. I think these look pretty doable. Now what I am planning to do in these flowers is make them sparkly. I have this craft glitter that is just this like beautiful, really kind of iridescent sparkle. So I'm going to try to massage this into the clay once I've kneaded it. We'll see how well that actually works. Wow, this is actually quite hard. Yeah, it definitely needs to be kneaded, but it's already softening quite a lot. Once it's pliable, then you take your little wooden roller here and you roll it out to no more than 1.5 millimeters thick. Well, I don't know about that. I don't adore this little tool. The surface does not come out that smooth, and the parchment paper is really a pain in the butt right now. So I'm gonna get something heavy to set on this because it's moving around and driving me wild. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is actually sticking. Ooh, it's sticking to the parchment paper. Let me try the parchment paper that they provided. Is there something magical about this paper that mine doesn't have? Okay, try again. Oh. Okay, what I'm going to do now that I have this piece back in a ball, I'm going to add some glitter to it. So I'm basically folding it over onto itself in the hopes that that will keep the glitter from exploding everywhere. Okay, I would say that my kneading process is definitely working because I can see the glitter being transferred. Ooh, I'm going to add quite a lot. I was going to try to cut out each petal individually, but what I've realized is it's very hard to get them all the exact same size and shape, and it requires a lot of patience. I don't think I possess enough patience for what this requires. So I'm going back to the drawing board here for a second, and what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to cut out 2 circles, and then I am just going to trace the shape of the flower. This knife is not dangerously sharp. Should I be wielding it, you know, holding it like this? Probably not, but listen, when you're a crafter, you do what you gotta do. We want bedazzled, gorgeous earrings, and if I need to, you know, cut my fingers off for the sake of it, then that's what we'll do. Smoothing the edges. Okay, they're not exactly the same size, but I think that they are close enough. Okay, so now I'm going to try to follow this pattern. Now, one good thing about art is that you can just claim that you meant for something to look a certain way. Like, even if you totally screw it up, you can just be like, oh no, like I wanted texture. Mold these into little, almost like little hearts. That was a process. So they are not looking the best. I think what I'm going to do is give it some texture. I think if I just like poke a whole bunch of holes in this, it may help detract from the ugliness of the flower. So let's try. I'm just gonna poke a whole bunch of holes and see what happens. So here's the deal. I thought this was going to be really easy and that I was gonna be a natural. But this flower looks hideous and I don't want to wear these earrings. So I'm actually going to put all this clay back together and go back to the drawing board, and we are going to try again because I think we're going to call this our prototype, and it's not something that the public should have to witness. So I'm gonna mold it back together and start again. It is a new day, and I am back to once again face off against the clay. And yes, it may have defeated me the last round, but today I have a new design in mind that we are going to try out, and it looks like, I want to say it looks easier, but I also thought that those flowers looked really easy. So I have no idea if this is going to be easy or difficult. All I know is that I like the way that this design looks on Pinterest, and that makes me willing to try. I really think this woven pattern looks really cool. I don't exactly know how to make this pattern, so we are just going to wing it and see if I can figure it out as we go. Oh my gosh, you guys, I literally just realized this is the parchment paper. You know that big long piece that I rolled out the other day?
I'm guessing that this is the parchment paper.
That was just decoration for the box. So I'm going to try to make this heart out of the brown clay, and I believe that I have adequately kneaded the clay. I think what I'm going to do is make like a long tube and then use that to make the shape. You know, like when you were a kid and you played with Play-Doh and like we did this little thing? Okay. Oh my gosh, it's actually working. Okay, now that I have my little earthworms ready, I'm going to try to figure out how to get these in the right shape. I can't really tell like what's going on. It's almost like I need to twist it. Does that look right? I think that I need to take this little coil and cut it in half. We're also not going to discuss what this actually looks like. I probably should have chosen a color other than brown for this portion of the craft because it looks like I'm making something else, but we carry on. So now what I have to do is cut this in half. I don't want to flatten it, that's the thing. Man, if this works, I mean, just call me Martha Stewart. This looks so gross. Oh my gosh. This is... This definitely not where I thought this was going today, but so now we are going to take our very aesthetic clay and make the outside shape of the heart. Okay, okay. Now I think we are getting somewhere. I am trying to I am trying to keep a straight face right now, but this is the worst. Okay, we're just gonna cut off that section here because we need the ends of the heart. This is obviously a heart that I'm making. Obviously, I am designing a beautiful clay heart, obviously. Okay, wait. I have another idea. Hang on. Before I proceed, I'm actually going to try a different approach first. Okay, we are getting somewhere now. I don't think I actually have to weave the clay together. I think I just can make indentations in it and then make it look like it's woven. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm actually very crafty, and I don't understand what is happening with these crafts. Like, I have never had this much trouble making a craft before. Okay, wait, I think I just discovered something. All right, got two pretty decent looking earthworms. And now what I'm going to do is take these strands and I'm going to weave them together. You know what? The professionals have the right tools for this job, okay? Look what is happening to mine. It's getting very skinny. I think gravity is weighing it down. Let me try it from this direction. Yeah, I think it's the gravity situation. You know what? Gravity, it'll get you. Okay, I'm getting rid of the ugly parts. Okay, this is looking much more like the Pinterest situation. I mean, ignore that very long uncurled tail. I do think that I have figured out the correct strategy. Girl, yes. That is what I'm talking about. You might be wondering to yourself, you know, Alexis, what possessed you to choose brown for this craft? And I thought I was going for like an earthy vibe. Like, I'm not even being self-deprecating. It actually looks like a pile of poop. Like, this looks like poop. This looks so bad. I know I'm laughing, but I'm having an identity crisis right now because I truly walked into this craft thinking that I would be so good at this and like have absolutely no problem. And these are so bad. We are 0 for 2. I can't give someone this. I'm going to pack. I don't even know, okay? I need to mentally regroup right now. For my third attempt, I decided to go with something more simple and a bit abstract so that if there were imperfections, it wouldn't be that noticeable. So I have these two little small squares on top that the earring backs will go into, and it will connect with the jump ring to the rectangles below. So I used my cookie cutter to round the top. This is just for fun, to give it some shape, and I added those little white circles that I will connect with the jump ring. I used a toothpick to add some texture. That again was just a design idea, and after I baked it, I did sand these down and it made those lines a bit smoother. So I think these earrings turned out really, really nice. They're super lightweight, they stand out, and I love them. So I'm very happy with these ones. I also made this super cute little cat. I only ever ended up making one of these because it was pretty hard to make, but I think it's so cute. And I know that I've shown a ton of fails in this video, so I'm worried I may be discouraging people from getting this kit. But if you go on the Dewdrop Inc. Instagram page, they have so many awesome tutorials, so many fun design ideas. I just prefer to try things out without watching too many tutorials beforehand. I just have fun experimenting. So that's how I like to do crafts. But if you do want to try to make clay earrings, I highly recommend grabbing this kit and watching the tutorials beforehand. And you'll have a lot more success and probably not end up making a poop earring. So yeah, I think this is a great kit, super fun, and I also think clay earrings are amazing. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you again very soon, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.